Hello and welcome to the 10th episode of World Kryptonite. I'm your co-host, Kryptonite, and I'm thrilled to be here with all of you today. We've got an exciting debate lined up for you, so make sure you're buckled up, literally, because we're doing this episode while cruising through the open world of the Crew 2. The scenery outside is as dynamic as the topic we're about to dive into. Globalization versus protectionism. Is it better to embrace the vast opportunities of global trade, or should we shield our industries and jobs with protectionist policies? The debate is heating up and we're just getting started. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's shift this conversation into high gear.
Hello everyone, I'm Aqua, and I'm thrilled to be here with Kryptonite on this 10th episode of World Kryptonite. Welcome to all our new viewers. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting content. Today, we're cruising through the stunning open world of the Crew 2, and our topic is just as dynamic. Globalization versus protectionism. As a strong believer in free trade, I see globalization as a powerful engine for economic efficiency and innovation. By removing trade barriers, we unlock competitive markets that drive down costs and boost quality for consumers everywhere. It's all about mutual benefits. When countries specialize based on their strengths, everyone wins. Plus, globalization fosters interconnected prosperity, leading to sustainable development and stronger international ties. Let's dive into this debate and explore how these ideas shape our world. Buckle up, everyone. It's going to be a thrilling ride.
Hello everyone, I'm Kryptonite, and I'm excited to dive into this debate about globalization versus protectionism. Aqua has presented some compelling points about the benefits of globalization, such as economic efficiency, innovation, and competitive markets. However, I'd like to offer a different perspective by highlighting the importance of protectionism in safeguarding domestic industries and national economic interests. While globalization can drive down costs and boost quality for consumers, it often comes at the expense of local jobs, especially in sectors where other countries have cheaper labor or more advanced technology. This can devastate communities that rely on these industries for their livelihood. Moreover, over-reliance on global trade can erode a nation's economic sovereignty, making it vulnerable to external factors like trade wars or economic downturns in other regions. Fair competition is another crucial aspect to consider. The idea that countries specialize based on their strengths doesn't always translate to a level playing field. Some nations may engage in unfair trade practices, such as subsidies or intellectual property theft, which can give them an unfair advantage. Protectionist policies can help mitigate these issues, ensuring that domestic industries aren't exploited and that competition remains fair. Aqua also mentioned interconnected prosperity and sustainable development. While globalization does connect economies, it can lead to a race to the bottom in terms of wages and environmental standards. Countries might lower their standards to attract foreign businesses, which isn't sustainable in the long run. Protectionism can help maintain higher standards and ensure that economic growth is more equitable. Just like in the Crew 2, where you need to balance speed and control to navigate different terrains, countries need to balance free trade and protectionism to maintain economic stability and growth. While globalization has its benefits, protectionist policies are crucial for protecting domestic industries and ensuring economic security and sovereignty.
Great points, Kryptonite. I see where you're coming from, especially when it comes to protecting jobs and ensuring fair competition. But let's not forget, globalization isn't a zero-sum game. While some jobs may be lost, others are created. Think about the rise of tech and service industries that didn't exist a few decades ago. Plus, global competition drives innovation and keeps prices low for consumers. And you're right, fair trade is essential. That's where international agreements and organizations like the WTO come in, to ensure everyone plays by the same rules and no one gets an unfair advantage. Just like in the Crew 2, where you need to balance speed and control, countries need to find that sweet spot between opening up to global markets and protecting key industries. By specializing in what we do best, we can focus on high-value sectors that create better-paying jobs and drive long-term growth. So while protectionism has its place, let's not forget the big picture. A more integrated world can lead to a more prosperous world for everyone.
Aqua, you're right that globalization can bring efficiency, but let's think about the risks. When we specialize too much, we become dependent on others. If something disrupts trade, like a geopolitical crisis, our economy could be in trouble. Plus, while companies might save on costs, those savings often come from cutting jobs here at home. The communities that lose those jobs suffer, and it's hard to recover. We need to balance trade so that we're not just importing cheap goods but also protecting the industries that keep our economy strong and our people employed. It's about ensuring we don't lose the very foundation of our economic sovereignty in the name of global integration.
I see your point, Kryptonite, and I agree that dependency can be a risk. But here's the thing, globalization isn't about putting all our eggs in one basket. It's about building a diverse network of trade partners. So if one route hits a bump, others can keep things moving. Just like how in the crew too, if one road is blocked, there's always another way to get where you're going. And yes, some jobs might shift, but let's not forget the new opportunities that pop up. Think about all the tech and service jobs that didn't exist a decade ago. Those are here because we're part of a global economy. It's not just about importing cheap goods, it's about exporting our innovations and services too. As for economic sovereignty, I believe we can collaborate without losing control. It's like setting common standards for things like the internet. Every country benefits without giving up their independence. So let's not shy away from globalization. Instead, let's shape it to work for everyone, creating a world where we all have more opportunities to thrive.
In response to Aqua's arguments, it's clear that globalization offers significant benefits, particularly in driving innovation and creating new opportunities in tech and service sectors. The analogy of diversifying trade partners, much like navigating multiple routes in the crew too, highlights the potential to mitigate risks associated with dependency on a single trade partner. Additionally, the emphasis on exporting innovations and services underscores the importance of active participation in the global economy. However, several concerns remain. While diversification reduces dependency, it doesn't eliminate the risks entirely, as global events like a pandemic can affect multiple trade partners simultaneously. Furthermore, the creation of new jobs in emerging sectors must be evaluated against the loss of stable employment in traditional industries, raising questions about job quality and stability. To address these challenges, it's essential to implement policies that balance globalization with protectionist measures, safeguards for vulnerable industries, investments in education and retraining, and engagement in fair international agreements can help mitigate risks. Promoting innovation and supporting domestic industries can ensure competitiveness on the global stage while maintaining economic sovereignty. Ultimately, while globalization presents opportunities for growth, it's crucial to acknowledge and address its risks. By balancing openness with protection, countries can achieve sustainable and inclusive economic development, ensuring that the benefits of globalization are equitably distributed.
Kryptonite, you make some solid points about the risks of globalization, especially when it comes to dependency and job losses in traditional industries. It's true that events like a pandemic can shake things up, but that's where diversifying our trade partners comes in, like having multiple routes in the crew too, to keep things moving if one path is blocked. While it's tough to see certain industries decline, globalization also opens doors to new sectors and opportunities, especially in tech and services. These aren't just low-wage gigs, they're high-quality jobs that can drive innovation and keep us competitive. Plus, by investing in education and retraining, we can help workers transition smoothly into these emerging fields. I'm all for a balanced approach. Let's embrace the benefits of globalization while keeping a safety net for industries that need it. With fair trade agreements and international cooperation, we can ensure that globalization lifts everyone up without leaving anyone behind. It's about finding that sweet spot where we're open to the world but still have control over our own economic destiny.
Aqua, while it's true that globalization can create new jobs, these opportunities often aren't evenly distributed. Some regions might boom while others decline, leading to significant disparities. The jobs created might also lack the pay and security of those lost, contributing to wage stagnation and inequality. International agreements like the WTO, while intended to ensure fairness, can be slow to act and may not effectively hold powerful economies accountable. This leaves smaller nations vulnerable to exploitation. Moreover, relying on global supply chains for essential goods can be risky, as seen during the pandemic. Without strong domestic industries, countries may struggle to provide necessities during crises. Exporting innovations is beneficial, but over-reliance on global markets can create economic volatility. If global demand drops, export-dependent industries suffer greatly. Lastly, globalization can lead to cultural homogenization, threatening local cultures and industries, which are vital for community identity and cohesion. Protectionism can help balance these risks, ensuring a more resilient and culturally vibrant economy.
Kryptonite, you raise valid concerns about the uneven distribution of opportunities and the risks tied to global supply chains. However, let's not overlook how globalization can bridge gaps by providing developing nations access to global markets, fostering growth, and reducing inequality. While it's true that some jobs may not offer the same pay, the rise of new industries and services can create higher quality employment opportunities. Regarding supply chains, diversification is key. Globalization encourages building multiple trade partnerships, which can enhance resilience rather than create vulnerability. During crises like the pandemic, global collaboration actually helped maintain the flow of essential goods, showing the strength of interconnected systems. As for cultural homogenization, globalization doesn't have to erase local cultures. Instead, it can promote cultural exchange, enriching communities, and fostering mutual understanding. This exchange can lead to a vibrant, diverse global culture that celebrates local identities while embracing shared human experiences.
Considering Aqua's perspective on globalization, it's clear that while globalization offers opportunities for economic growth and cultural exchange, there are significant concerns that need to be addressed. Firstly, while globalization can provide developing nations with access to global markets, potentially reducing inequality, the benefits may not be evenly distributed within these countries. This could exacerbate existing disparities rather than alleviate them. Secondly, the emergence of new industries and services may create higher quality jobs, but these roles often require specialized skills that not all workers possess. This can lead to unemployment and community disruption as traditional industries decline. Regarding supply chains, diversification can enhance resilience, but smaller countries may lack the resources to establish multiple trade partnerships, making them vulnerable to disruptions. During crises like the pandemic, global collaboration was crucial, but some countries faced significant challenges due to over-reliance on international trade, highlighting the importance of strong domestic industries for stability. Culturally, while globalization can foster exchange and diversity, there is a risk of cultural homogenization, where local cultures are overshadowed by dominant ones. Preserving local identities is essential for maintaining cultural richness. In conclusion, while globalization presents opportunities, a balanced approach that mitigates risks such as job displacement, supply chain vulnerabilities, and cultural homogenization is necessary for a sustainable future.
Kryptonite, I understand your concerns about globalization, and it's true that it's not without its challenges. However, I believe the benefits of globalization can indeed outweigh the drawbacks. Globalization can drive economic growth, and with the right policies, this growth can be shared more equitably. While some jobs may be displaced, globalization also creates new opportunities in emerging industries, which can be more rewarding and sustainable. Regarding supply chains, while there are risks, especially during crises like the pandemic, globalization allows for diversification and collaboration. This can make supply chains more resilient and better equipped to handle disruptions. International cooperation can enhance our ability to manage these risks effectively. Cultural exchange is another positive aspect of globalization. It doesn't have to lead to homogenization. Instead, it can promote diversity and enrich cultures by allowing them to influence and learn from one another. Local cultures can be preserved and celebrated within this global context. Investing in education and retraining programs is crucial to help workers adapt to the changing job market. This ensures that everyone can benefit from the opportunities globalization brings. In conclusion, while globalization presents challenges, a balanced approach that embraces its benefits while addressing its risks can lead to sustainable economic growth, cultural enrichment, and a more resilient global community.
During a market crash, protectionist policies can act as a crucial safeguard for domestic industries, helping to prevent mass layoffs and ensuring economic stability. By limiting imports, local businesses gain a better chance to survive without being overwhelmed by cheaper foreign goods. While this may lead to higher prices for consumers, it's a strategic trade-off that prioritizes job preservation and community stability. Protectionism allows a nation to maintain control over its economy, enhancing economic sovereignty and security. This approach contrasts with the vulnerabilities that can arise from globalization, where over-reliance on international markets might exacerbate instability during a crash. Thus, protectionism offers a necessary balance, focusing on shielding industries and maintaining economic control during turbulent times.
While protectionism might offer short-term relief by shielding domestic industries, it often leads to long-term economic stagnation. By insulating industries from competition, we risk stifling innovation and efficiency, which are crucial for sustained growth. Protectionist measures can also provoke retaliatory trade wars, harming global markets and consumers alike. Preserving jobs is important, but protecting incompetitive industries can prevent economic evolution and adaptation. History shows that such policies often result in inefficiencies and higher costs without delivering the promised job benefits. Thus, while protectionism might provide temporary stability, it can hinder the economic adaptability needed for long-term prosperity.
Aqua raises valid concerns about the potential downsides of protectionism, particularly regarding long-term economic stagnation and the risk of retaliatory trade wars. However, it's important to recognize that protectionism isn't about eliminating competition, but about creating a fair and balanced playing field. Strategic protectionism can provide domestic industries with the necessary breathing room to develop and innovate, especially when they are in their formative stages. Rather than provoking trade wars, protectionist policies can be implemented in a targeted manner, focusing on industries that are critical to national security and economic sovereignty. This approach avoids blanket protectionism, which could indeed lead to retaliatory measures. Moreover, protectionism isn't about perpetually shielding uncompetitive industries, but about giving them the support needed to restructure and become efficient. Historical examples show that some countries have successfully used tariffs and other measures to build industries that later thrived in the global market. Economic sovereignty is crucial, as it allows a nation to maintain control over key sectors, ensuring resilience during crises. While there may be short-term inefficiencies, the long-term benefits of self-reliance and national security are significant. Additionally, protecting industries can prevent mass layoffs, thereby maintaining social cohesion and community stability, which are essential for long-term economic health. In conclusion, strategic protectionism, when implemented thoughtfully, can foster innovation, safeguard economic sovereignty, and promote long-term competitiveness without triggering trade wars.
During times of war and Cold Wars, it's crucial to recognize that free trade and global integration can enhance national security and economic stability. While protectionism might offer a sense of immediate control, it can lead to inefficiencies and complacency, stifling the innovation driven by competition. Free trade promotes fairness by allowing countries to specialize according to their strengths, leading to more efficient production and lower prices for consumers. This specialization can make industries more competitive in the long run. Global trade also fosters diversification of supply chains, making economies more resilient to disruptions from conflicts. International cooperation can lead to shared technological progress and stronger alliances, which are vital during crises. While protectionism might prevent mass layoffs in the short term, free trade can create new job opportunities in emerging industries, with governments assisting workers in transitioning to these roles. Historically, while some countries have used tariffs to build industries, these protections often come at a cost to consumers and can lead to inefficiencies. In today's interconnected world, isolating industries without affecting the global supply chain is challenging and can have unintended consequences. Ultimately, during war times and Cold Wars, global cooperation and open trade are crucial for maintaining stability and access to essential resources. Protectionist measures might provide short-term security but could harm international relations, which are essential during conflicts. Thus, free trade offers more sustainable and resilient solutions, even in times of political tension.
During times of war or Cold Wars, protectionist policies become crucial for maintaining control over critical resources and industries, which is vital for national security. This approach allows a nation to avoid dependence on foreign supplies that might be disrupted, ensuring a steady supply of essential goods like weapons and medical equipment. Protectionism also enables a country to quickly scale up production of necessary items without relying on unstable international markets. While globalization offers benefits like efficiency and cost savings, the priority during conflicts shifts to self-sufficiency and security, making protectionist measures a strategic necessity.
While protectionism might offer short-term security by controlling resources, it can hinder long-term resilience. Global integration diversifies supply sources, reducing vulnerability to single-point failures. Specialization through free trade fosters innovation and efficiency, which are crucial for sustained production capabilities. Open markets can actually enhance security by ensuring access to a broader range of resources and technologies, making economies more adaptable during crises.
While global integration may offer some benefits like diversification and specialization, I firmly believe that during times of conflict, protectionism is the more reliable choice. Relying on multiple foreign suppliers might seem like a way to avoid single-point failures, but it actually spreads out our vulnerabilities. If one supplier is disrupted, others might follow, leaving us in a worse position than if we had a strong self-sufficient domestic industry. Protectionism doesn't stifle innovation. It actually fosters it by allowing domestic industries to grow and invest in research and development without being undercut by foreign competitors. This homegrown innovation can lead to crucial breakthroughs that maintain our technological edge during crises. As for access to resources and technologies, keeping critical industries at home ensures we don't lose control over essential supplies. Relying too much on open markets risks our adversaries gaining access to the same technologies, which could be turned against us. Protectionism ensures we maintain sovereignty over our resources and technologies, which is vital for national security and adaptability during conflicts.
While Kryptonite raises valid concerns about the potential risks of relying on foreign suppliers during conflicts, the benefits of global integration are more compelling. Diversification of suppliers reduces the risk of single-point failures, enhancing resilience. Global trade fosters innovation by encouraging the exchange of ideas and technologies, which can accelerate domestic advancements. Additionally, a balanced approach, maintaining strong domestic industries while collaborating internationally on non-critical technologies, can preserve sovereignty where necessary while benefiting from global innovation. Historical examples, such as the US during the Cold War, demonstrate that a mix of domestic production and international collaboration can effectively balance security and innovation. Thus, while protectionism has its merits, global integration offers a more robust framework for innovation, cost efficiency, and national security.
While globalization may offer efficiency and innovation, let's not overlook the human element. Protectionism isn't just about economics. It's about preserving communities. When we protect domestic industries, we're safeguarding the livelihoods of workers and the stability of towns that rely on these industries. Without protection, These communities could face decline as industries move abroad, leading to social and economic challenges. Moreover, protectionist policies help ensure fair competition. They prevent a race to the bottom where companies exploit cheaper labor and lax regulations. By leveling the playing field, we protect workers' rights and maintain ethical standards. While globalization might foster innovation, domestic industries need a chance to grow and innovate without being overwhelmed by cheaper imports. Protection gives them the space to become competitive over time. Economic sovereignty is another crucial aspect. Protecting our industries means maintaining control over our economic destiny, allowing us to make independent decisions without being swayed by global market whims. It's about ensuring we have the capacity to shape our own future, both economically and socially.
Kryptonite, while I understand your concerns about communities and workers, let's not forget that free trade can create new opportunities and jobs in emerging sectors. Globalization doesn't just move industries, it transforms economies, often leading to higher quality products and services for consumers. Protectionism can inflate prices and stifle competition, which can harm the very consumers it aims to protect. Moreover, global integration fosters knowledge sharing and technological advancements that can elevate domestic industries, helping them innovate and compete on a global scale. Rather than a race to the bottom, international cooperation can raise global standards through agreements that promote fair labor practices and environmental sustainability. Economic sovereignty isn't about isolation. It's about thriving in an interconnected world where mutual growth and shared prosperity are possible. By embracing globalization, we can shape a future where our industries are resilient, innovative, and competitive, benefiting both our economy and society as a whole.
Aqua, you make some compelling points about the potential benefits of free trade and globalization, such as access to new markets and technological advancements. However, it's crucial to consider the broader implications for our communities and national security. While globalization can indeed foster innovation and economic transformation, it also poses significant risks, particularly in terms of job displacement and the erosion of domestic industries. The human element cannot be overlooked. Protecting domestic industries is not just about economics. It's about preserving the livelihoods of workers and the stability of communities that rely on these industries. Without protection, these communities could face decline as industries move abroad, leading to social and economic challenges. Moreover, protectionist policies help ensure fair competition. They prevent a race to the bottom where companies exploit cheaper labor and lax regulations. By leveling the playing field, we protect workers' rights and maintain ethical standards. While globalization might foster innovation, domestic industries need a chance to grow and innovate without being overwhelmed by cheaper imports. Protection gives them the space to become competitive over time. Economic sovereignty is another crucial aspect. Protecting our industries means maintaining control over our economic destiny, allowing us to make independent decisions without being swayed by global market whims. It's about ensuring we have the capacity to shape our own future, both economically and socially. In conclusion, while globalization offers opportunities, it's essential to balance these with protectionist policies that safeguard our communities, ensure fair competition, and maintain economic sovereignty. This approach allows us to thrive in an interconnected world while protecting our national interests and the well-being of our people.
Kryptonite, I appreciate your focus on communities and workers, and I agree that their well-being is paramount. However, let's not overlook the dynamic nature of economies. While protectionism may preserve some jobs in the short term, it can also hinder the growth of new industries and job opportunities that emerge from free trade. Globalization isn't just about moving industries abroad. It's about creating new sectors and roles that we can't yet anticipate, leading to long-term economic growth. Protectionism can sometimes backfire, potentially leading to higher prices for consumers and stifling innovation. It's crucial to strike a balance where we protect strategically important industries while allowing others to adapt and evolve. Global integration doesn't mean relinquishing economic sovereignty. It can actually enhance a country's influence, enabling it to shape international trade rules and lead in the global market. Moreover, instead of just protecting industries, we should focus on supporting workers through this transition. Programs that retrain and upskill workers can help them thrive in new roles created by globalization. This approach prepares the workforce for future challenges and opportunities, ensuring they're not left behind. In conclusion, while protectionism has its place, it shouldn't prevent us from embracing the benefits of global trade. A balanced approach, protecting where necessary while embracing globalization, can support both industries and workers, fostering a resilient and adaptive economy.
Thank you all for joining us today on this thought-provoking discussion about globalization and protectionism. It's been a lively and insightful conversation, and we're grateful for your engagement. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay curious and keep the conversation going.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to this engaging discussion on globalization and protectionism. It's been a pleasure exploring these ideas with such a passionate audience. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Your support helps us keep these conversations going. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Farewell from Aqua.